Today we're going to do a quick tutorial on acclimating things. So we have a couple of green chromis waiting to be acclimated, and this is what we use to acclimate. It's just a piece of hard pipe bent with a little heat and hooked to an air hose. That goes in your tank, like that. The other end of which is opened up. We have a valve here, just your standard, just your standard air valve. This will control our drip. So you take one end and you start a siphon. Now there's a couple of ways to start the siphon. You can use a hypodermic, which will, when you draw out the plunger, will do it. Or the way I do it, I just suck on it and it comes out. That's all there's to it. So I take my end and I just fasten it some way. I use a C-clamp, and then you carefully adjust your valve until you've got just a nice drip. Now, depending on what you're acclimating, in this case green chromis, will determine how long you acclimate for. Species like starfish, you're going to want to take 2.5 to 4 hours to do that, and a slower drip than you see here. With the chromis, you can do it in an hour. It's usually good. Always smart to ask the pet store what they keep their salinity at. In this case, they had it kind of low at 0.18 or 0.18, and so it's going to take a little bit longer than normal to do these guys. So I'll probably let them percolate here for a couple hours. When the lid when the water gets up, then you can take some out, discard it, and you keep doing that until there's pretty much none of their original water left in the container they're in. Once you get to that point, you can then put them in another smaller container, float them in your tank for a little while until the temperature is equalized. So right now we're worrying about salinity, then we'll worry about temperature. And you put them in the tank after that, and they're just happy little campers. It costs less than $2 to make one of those little drip kits, and I've seen them for sale on the internet for $12 or whatever. Just go to your pet store, get the parts. It's a much cheaper, better way to do it. We're also going to be doing some anemones this way. There's a little debate whether you even need to do an anemone. I personally think that you do, so I will. It can't hurt. That's what I always say. So anyway, I'll show you these little guys swimming around a little bit later.